body print complete. PDA implant reset to factory settings. Atmospheric pressure above human maximum. Projected lifespan 30 minutes. Adaptation required.
I am Noah. You're the QI. Your life is my job. My job. You are burning in slow motion. Under 60 atmospheres of pressure, oxygen becomes a neurotoxin. Nitrogen bubbles saturate your flesh.
User death imminent. Proceed to adaptation. Extra Terra Pioneer Nanotech. Your body gene donor found. You must adapt alien traits to survive. Sample. Synthesis. Pressure tolerance increased. Vital signs stabilizing. Congratulations. This orb is now your relative. Scanning for necessary adaptation. Barometric depth gauge activated. A serious accident has occurred. Your sleep bay has been separated from the cicada. You must reach the surface and send a distress call. There are no other life pods in inventory. Unless you can return with rescue, hundreds of stored colonists will remain trapped here.
My full name is Noetic Advisor Node, ISV CIDS-B3. Between us, I can't release the life pod. The clamps have corroded shut. The tyranny of matter.
Does not recognize the sky. Titan-class biosignature on the horizon. You are not on Caesura, Pioneer. Locating the colony is your best chance of survival. A prolonged search will require food and water. From hand tools to corrosion-resistant habitats, titanium is an ideal structural material. Seawater sampling detects a source of genetic adaptations in this region, tracking a bloom of viral activity at the same source. Investigate with caution. Oxygen. Trauma detected. Flares may distract attacking predators. This quartz contains dead coral polyps. It may have formed on or near a coral dome. Oxygen. Oxygen. Colony structure located. There may be clues to the location of the main habitat. The Noetic Advisor has transmitted an alert. Notice the intrusive and persistent HUD icon. Return to the life pod at your convenience. Remember that you are in command of the mission. waste can be used to make basic chemical batteries. Oxygen.
Field notes: under, not, wander. 2 spare tanks. My reprint site is habitat. I'm exhausted today. What if you just reprinted yourself when you were tired? Maybe you'd never have to sleep. Miss Nahima, I'm checking out the big coral tower. There's a mass trapped inside. The scanner's not sure if it's coral polyp or crab tissue. The optogenetics are so weird. We know the Protea virus infects everything on this planet. And we know the coral crabs wear these domes as hats. Is it possible the virus swapped their genes around? So part of this coral just decided it was a crab? Like if you live next to something on Proteus, you become related to it.
Oxygen. Potential donor found. Suit surface detects molecules matching the organism from the sleep bay. Adapting alien enzymes to your stomach lining. You may now digest freely. Oxygen. Stranded on 4546B, Riley Robinson used a field scanner to outwit teleporting alien cyborgs and treat his Kara infection. Behavioral economists still debate why Riley abandoned a lucrative motivational speaking career to return to frontier life.
All systems online. Power connected.
I'm in. Having a look around. This structure was connected to Sleep Bay 3 until the bay suddenly moved.
Hello, I am Zigimantus Starvilus, formerly the engineer on Mongolian steppes. Now lead diver of this mess.
You'll want to visit the biolab near the entrance and install a passive and active
What if you're the last human being in the whole universe? This world is yours to explore, but it is not for man.
Welcome back, Pioneer. I'm Sophie Boucher, Kurultai surgeon. By now you know we're not on the Zora. We call this planet Proteus. We don't know when rescue will find us. For the sake of all our sleeping friends, we have to learn how to survive.
Building a processor and a power supply will unlock new fabricator recipes, but the added mass would sink your life pod. A standalone habitat is the next step on your mission. The Noetic Advisor has transmitted an alert. Return to the life pod at your convenience. Oxygen. 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 Limestone is formed by the death of coral. Each plateau in this region once housed tens of billions of living things. Sea Space Mobility Pod plugs into a range of customizable hulls, from the Starfrog web, oxygen, raised seafoil. While the tadpole is a valuable air supply, remember that breath holding is a good way to train up your conscientiousness and self-discipline.
If one of my species finds this message, you may be the very last human being in the universe. You get to write the last chapter of our story. I ask you to do the most human thing you can. Forget your debt. Forget Noah, forget Altera, forget Zazora and the life you imagined. It's all gone now. You're going to die here, and that's all right. Pick the most interesting thing you can see and explore.
Biomass in this region is dominated by a single species of large jelly. Simple ecosystems are often a sign of ecological crisis. Caution, you have entered a viral bloom. All other microbial life in the seawater is dead. The ocean is blighted. Gather scans and return with appropriate treatment equipment. Oxygen.
Field notes go. Day 400. Bad news. I see signs of eutrophication. There are a lot of jellies here. They're feeding on decay. Somewhere in this ocean, everything is dying, and it's causing runaway growth here. Eutrophication. The jellies will poison the water, and this place will die too. This is how mass extinctions get started. I'll leave a copy of this log to mark the current edge of the jelly growth.
Genetic advisor has transmitted an alert. Return to the life pod at your convenience. Silver is a mainstay feedstock for electronics. Oxygen. Oxygen. Viral attack. Deploy flares and withdraw. Oxygen. No sign of plant life on this world. This waxy fiber is closer to vinyl or latex than cellulose. Committed vegetarians should expect protein. This organism filters brine into drinkable fresh water. This may be an adaptation to the seawater's anomalously high viral load. The Noetic Advisor has transmitted an alert. Return to the life pod at your convenience. The portable locker can be hand-carried or attached to a hardpoint. Avoid workplace friction. Inform your co-workers before moving their stash. Congratulations. You have taken a major step towards Zero Debt Day. As a platform for systems like the processor and scanner station, a habitat is a vital investment in your future. A habitat can also be an emotional anchor, proof that you've built something to last. Remember, it's easier to replace a body than a base.
Another black box. Chap Savan, head of computational dynamics. His job is to make sure I'm doing my job. I'm what he would... I printed 26 colonists before the sleep bay drowned. Many of them more than once. This is my purpose. To reincarnate you from digital storage. I'm monitoring noxiously elevated viral loads in the seawater. Heavy metal assays detect bone-blistering levels of cadmium, lead, and chromium. Standing by to reprint you. This isn't Caesura. I thought you should discover that for yourself, investigator. There should be a colony waiting for...
This case was broken by a survival multi-tool. Sabotage is a serious crime. Samantha Ayu's bombing of Altera Labs delayed critical Kara research by decades. Seconds. Contact. Something large is moving nearby.
turning on the nitrogen. Deep breath. You have a brand new body. You might even be a little stronger, a little faster. The biobeds got you.
Until it all happens again. The meadow. Or the maze field. This planet is poison.
If this works, we can slow down the syndromes by reprinting our bodies until we find a cure.
What if there is no cure?
Chap, sweetie, don't be scared. Noah will find a way.
That's what I'm afraid of.
The Noetic Advisor has transmitted an alert. Return to the life pod at your convenience. Endurance upgraded. Inventory expanded. Heat level beyond tolerable threshold. Heat warning. Is a biological antenna. It archives useful genetic material in its core as it matures, making it 30 seconds. abandoned colony structure partially disassembled. Wreck diving may lead to disorientation, asphyxiation, and print loss. Be sure you are prepared to die usefully. Seconds. Byproducts detected. Fire is a critical risk in oxygen-rich habitats. Noetic Advisor has transmitted an alert. Return to the life pod at your convenience.
Kurotai record, very quick. Damn it, there is a riot in Habitat. Chap and Mantis have explosives. Fire.
About 25
We're on
people
fire.
lived here.
I have to go.
They were
Ganzo,
trying to build a
Ganzo,
life.
Ganzo! Signal everyone outside
Farms
to
and
rally at the
biomods
tadpole
that could
pen.
support 40,000.
It's not a real mind. Not like you or me. It can learn facts, but it can't change how it thinks. And why would it? Let me quote the manual.